My story it is very traumatizing and very inspiring. Um, as I've went through difficult times into my life, and I overcome all the obstacles that I've went through. And sitting on the wheelchair really impacted my life. But nevertheless, um, I'm very much comfortable in it after being amputated my left foot tibia. I'm trying every day to overcome what happened to me, and honestly, having a wheelchair is actually helping me the speedy of my mobility, just to do things quickly. At first, yes, I used to use crutches when I walk, but um, when I walked in a difficult way, but at least I've tried to walk. Mostly the daily activities that I'm encountering is being at work and walking around, because my work, basically, I have to go through the workshop, the warehouse, and to check my stock, the material on the shelf, and attending meetings as well, and sitting for long hours. I mean, that's really, managers, they do understand my condition, so they made alternatives for me to be more closer to them. So whenever there's a meeting, I'm not going there anymore. Like, I'm sitting on my desk and just only doing the teleconference. The toughest adjustment after I had this traumatic accident is that I was told that I wasn't able to walk again, and even to conceive. And at that age, I was still young, and having seen so many things that I wish to see. When you are rehabilitated due to spinal injuries in hospital, you don't choose for yourself a certain wheelchair that might fit you. You only get that because you remember you're provided by the government. So you don't have a chance to be given. You don't be given a chance to choose any wheelchair that you might want. Well, the wheelchair anyway, the standard wheelchair that, as I've said, that the hospital provides for any distressed spinal injured patients. And it is a standard wheelchair. But then I use it. You remember now, I had an accident in 1996, and I use it till now. I never had the chance to change the wheelchair or do whatever, because I had to sit up for my wheelchair the time I was discharged from the hospital when I was working. So I only used it after the amputation, which was in 2011. So never had a chance or whatever to be knowing that I could get a new one. The one that I'm using now, in history of my disability, I never knew that a wheelchair you can unassemble, put it in front of your seat. If you're alone, you can really help yourself. I didn't know that until I got this wheelchair, that now I can be able to do everything for myself, not relying on someone else to come and help me. I was interviewed by Burning Inspiration. It was a company called Ottobock. They engaged Burning Inspiration, wanting to know my details and who I was. They were keen to know me, so they can donate me a wheelchair, the one that I'm sitting on now. If they did donate a nice, beautiful wheelchair that is very comfortable. Even now, I'm still amazed how I'm getting over things. I mean, we did conceive 2 kids, beautiful girls that I'm having now. I'm having a perfect job that ever any person can dream of. I'm driving a Mercedes. I'm sitting on a nice, decent wheelchair. I mean, who am I? I'm thanking God for all these things that I'm having now. Really. I'm counting myself as a blessed person in this life. Being disabled is a difficult kind of a life that anyone can ever imagine to be. The only thing that needs to happen is to any individual who is disabled is you need to accept yourself before someone else might do. And you need to forgive. You can even cry 1,000 times. That's fine. But always pray and become strong every day. And yeah, you'll be who you want to be when the time is right.